Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Time is but a window, and tonight I'm going to be doing a player analysis for an old friend of mine that I used to play Source with named AIMAYNE. Or AIMAYNE. I just knew him by AI. All these extra newfangled letters after his name. What's that all about? Alright, watch Go TV. We're going to go through his demo and see if there's any ways that we can help him out and make him a better Counter-Strike player. Alright, let me find him. There he is. Hey, Baller. Hey, Flex. Hey, Sing. Hey, Marcelinois. I butchered that terribly, I'm sure. Hey, you're lonely gamer. How are you doing? Hey, Hage. Alright, so Alex is going to be making his way over here towards the B site. He's got a smoke in hand. Looks like he's going to throw that into, if he hears a footstep. I actually prefer the armor on this, but I can definitely see why he would do this. Could definitely stop a rush. Looks like they're taking the A site, so he did kind of waste the utility to make sure that nobody pushed out behind him. And pretty much just gets taken down very quickly. I mean, it's a major rotation over there. Since he didn't have the body armor, he knew he had to kind of do something a little bit. I don't think it would have helped there, because he did get shot in the face. I understand the rotations. I still would go with body armor on pistol, honestly. Just hold that B site and play over by Van. Use the long range distance to use that USP on the Glocks coming out. Tap the first guy in the face, drop off back towards bench, and then reposition into sight if needed. Hey Kimpa, how are you doing? Hey Baller. Alright, nothing much happened on this round. Let's move on. This is going to be the only demo I watched today. I'm going to watch the entire thing, though. And then I'm going to play some Counter-Strike. Just some nice shots with the USP there. Again, eco round. He didn't buy anything on that round. Anything he got there was a gift from God, you know? Or a gift from skill, whatever you want to say. Do I have an Instagram? No. What the hell am I going to take pictures of? Hey, CS Source. Glad you love the content. More to come. Alright, fourth round, making his way over here. He's got an AWP. This is what I think he should have done on the pistol with the USP. Kind of play it like an AWP in a sense, because you got that long range advantage. One taps to the face are instant death for those terrorists. And a little distracted by the guy on Cat because the guy got the bomb down. He should just be focused on this, let his teammates deal with that other stuff. Playing a little bit more aggressive if he needs to. He spotted one out. I think he should move over to the right side. Let's talk about this as a sniper real quick. Alright, so he did get the extra information, which I understand. He saw the guy cross the little crack. He noticed the color change. As soon as that happened, instead of staying on that left side, which gives him a hard angle because he doesn't really have a fallback, he should have actually gone over to the right side. It gives him an easier angle because he can, when the person peeks out, they're going to peek out straighter into his crosshair. And then he can drop off if he needs to, or he can re-peek and get the second kill. Either way, he's got the entire site to fall into. Right now, he's trapped on this left side. This smoke did pop down in front of him. That's going to give him the opportunity to get out of here. He needs to get out of here and reposition himself. I would say to the right side. Okay, so you can see over here. Instead of, wait. Okay, so you can see over here, he can reposition himself at this point. Everything's smoked off. I'd come around to this wall right here and reposition to play out anyone that comes out through Van or anyone that comes out to site, so that they have to push through the site and his teammates can actually help from over here. That would be the best bet. Looks like he's going to push into it though. He just stayed here this entire time, spots the guy, is able to get the pick, and now he finds himself in a 1v1. Luckily, I think that he knows where the last guy's coming from. As you can see, he's watching towards market over here, and he should be able to get this pick. Good kill. Yo, time is but a window. Am I obviously while... okay. Yo, time is but a window. Am I obvious while cheating? There we go. That's what that says. I have no idea. I'm not checking it. I hope you are, so you're easier to catch. Okay, so he's repositioned. Now he's playing the A site. He's playing from on top of ticket booth, which is always nice because you can just drop down off of it.
Actually, can I interject on that guy?
Sure.
Put your Steam ID into the chat so we can all go check. We'll let you know if you're obviously a cheater, okay? Put your Steam profile too.
That was a good round. AIMAYNE is an old friend of mine that I used to play with back in the old Source days at one point. I mean, really old Source days. Probably ESCA Season 7, somewhere around there.
Let's go. Laying down smoke. Flashbang. Throwing fire.
That last round wasn't too bad. I feel like he's out in the open a little bit too much with the AWP.
Throwing flashbang.
Like here's a good example, okay? He's out in the exact center of this window area. He's not behind the box over to the left. He's not over to the right of it so he can get out of the way quickly. He's got a very long path to move before he's gone. Instead, he should be playing... I don't know how to show this. Okay, so instead of playing right here, he should be like right here, playing where he can see out the window over towards here. But there's this box right here, which you can see in front of me, the little lime and lemon cans. He should be playing with that covering the majority of his body. If he's playing it back from the right angle, he can look over the left of it, up towards there, and shoot them as they cross without them having a good shot on him.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire.
And he's going to push in there with the USP. That was obviously a bad play. He didn't need to do that. Should have been holding back here towards the market with the AWP, seeing if anyone from bench or the other spot would push him, and then changing his focus to window if none of his teammates rotated over in time.
Blending.
Do you watch viewer games and give advice? Yes, occasionally, but this time it is one of my friends.
Let's go. Let's go.
I did a stream back on, I think, the 3rd or somewhere around there, where we did like, oh god, we did like 10 viewer games. Player analysis. So we do them occasionally, Fawn and I. Usually we team up and do them.
Throwing fire.
He was just trying to be cheeky. I understand the play there. I'm not going to give any advice onto it. He could have tried to go for the kills, but honestly, it was a desperation play, and he was just trying to get something going. So can't really fault him on that.
Right on.
Roblox Jailbreak. I wonder if it's anything like the old escape maps from Counter-Strike 1.6.
Incendiary. Throwing flashbang. Laying down smoke. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Smoke.
Like, they literally had a map in 1.6 where you would run around,
Grenade out.
and
Flashbang.
you had these prison cells you started in. You had to find a way to escape the prison cells, and then you would find a room that had like a weapons cache, and you could get some rifles with very low ammo, sometimes pistols, and you had to find a way to escape the prison, and the entire team was like, you had like 3 or 4 terrorists, and like 14, 15 CTs, and you had to go and take down all the guards to win the round and escape to like this APC.
Deploying flashbang. Counter-terrorists win.
What rank is this analysis? I'm not actually sure. DMG it looks like.
Yes. Roger. We must move.
Alright, so he's got this AK again. He's going to be making his way back over towards the B site. You know me, I'm a sniper. This is why I like to have Fawn, so that I get his perspective on this. He hears the footsteps, he throws a deep molly. Look at the player positioning. This is why watching your own demos might not be a bad idea. Instead of throwing it so deep, you might want to just throw it straight.
Throwing flashbang.
Your teammate got obliterated down there. I mean, you kind of did flash him, in all honesty.
Grenade out.
You guys have bomb down at B. You don't really need to be over here. Last guy's been spotted. I would just try to go over towards bomb, set up in a crossfire with Chance over there, and just make sure you guys hold this. You don't even need to peek out on this guy. Just wait until Chance takes the shot and calls out where the guy is.
Throwing smoke.
That's a good smoke. Really great smoke, actually, especially with Chance watching it, because if he takes the shot, that means he spotted him, and you know he's going to come through the window. But you're out again, out in the open. You need to be up closer to walls. You need to make sure that you have that ability to get out of the way quick, because with the movement speed in this game, that's all it is. It's a lot of dodging, a lot of making sure that you can't be hit rather than out-shooting your opponent. In Source, it was more about just taking on the frags and just being like, you know, I'm god tier aim, I can bully you with that. In this game, it's more like, make sure you have the position, because chances are people won't hit the shot.
Laying down smoke. Smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Decoy. Incendiary. Smoke.
Good positioning. I wouldn't push out, but I guess you caught him off.
Roger.
I'd have gone up the ladder and repositioned to the top area, so if someone else comes around, he checks on the bottom first. But, hey, that paid off. That worked for you.
Flashbang.
I'd usually imagine there would be like an AWP over where that second guy was that you ended up killing on Catwalk, and he'd be watching that way in case his teammate did go down. That's the only reason I say what I say. Hey Pink, thank you so much for a $5 donation. Exam week's over, finally can stay up late to watch the stream. Any sub games tonight? Maybe. There is a chance. After this, I'm going to be doing some ESEA with Delhi. And we might do some scrims super late tonight, I don't know. So I have to see who's on after this player analysis to know exactly what our plans are for the night. Because Fawn is around. Say hi, Fawn.
Hey everybody.
See? He's totally there.
Roger that. Throwing fire.
He's just walking his dog.
Smoke.
Yeah, this is Fawn's phone. Fawn on the go.
Throwing a grenade. Laying down.
So he's playing from sight, he's going to smoke this off, this is good. They're coming up connector, he repositions himself so he can't be spotted from it. He's way out in the open again. He's peeking like he's peeking in Source. I think that's the problem. He needs to realize he's playing CSGO. Stay close to those boxes. Don't peek so... Like, you can peek wide at first, but just make sure you reposition yourself close to get away.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Being out in the center there makes it so he can tag you up pretty freaking hard before you move.
Flashbang. Flashbang.
He's got a Husky. Fawn's got a Husky. I've got a Maltese. and a wiener dog.
Thank you, my friend. They're gonna wish they were never born. Smoke. Throwing fire. Grenade. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang.
Is it wrong if they're throwing all their nades early on? Not entirely. It also depends on what they hear. I'm sure they're trying to prevent rushes and stuff. He was able to get that pick. I like that he's playing a little bit closer to the left side, but he's still out in the middle, which it's just high risk for him. His teammate was holding that left side for him, so now he's holding. Let's hope he doesn't push out with the USP again. It's mollied off. Pay attention to that window. Good.
I am planting the bomb. That is the plan.
His teammates are going to need to start pushing around. I actually really like this positioning. What he did here is actually really smart, and it makes it so no one can actually push back up towards Catwalk, and his teammate can come around Cat easier. Okay, he knows there's one guy over by bench, throws a molly over there. That's going to push him over into the left corner of bench. Actually pushes him out. He actually spotted it out. Still though, it makes it so there's less spots he has to worry about. I don't like that he keeps pushing out with the USP though. I mean, if you're going to be sniping, you need to have confidence in that sniper rifle, or you need to buy a 5.7. Because the USP is shit. I mean, it's good against no head armor, but you have to hit 2 dinks with it just to finish someone off. And body shots do practically nothing.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life.
Yes, my wiener's tiny. It's micro. No. He's bigger than the Maltese.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. Smoke.
Ah, bad timing. I understand it. He wanted to smoke it off again. But, yeah, the timing just didn't go well for him. If he jumps up here, I imagine he'll be able to catch one. Nope. But he spotted him out. He got information. He can say if there's one by firebox, he's actually able to pick the firebox. Now if he holds from down here, his teammate should be pushing on him. And there we go. Well played there.
Affirmative.
Very well played. I don't think you need to throw the smoke as quickly there, especially since the other smoke was coming over. I don't know how much information you had on that. Maybe you just caught off guard completely by it. It's a short here.
Move it, son.
Wait, no, it's a long. Wait, how long does the hair get on them? I'll take a picture of them. Screw it. I need an Instagram for that. Take pictures of my dogs.
Grenade. Flashbang. Throwing it. Throwing smoke. Grenade out. Flashbang.
He's technically a long hair, but it's not that long. Bad time to pull out the nade, man. Good rotation. Honestly, you didn't need to jump out the window like that. Jumping out the window with an AWP is not the greatest idea, just because you can get destroyed trying to move through that window for some reason. You have to wait till you land, and then when you land, you're not completely accurate. There's just so much against it. Either way, you did get out the window. Then you just hold with the AWP. You knew where the guy's positioning was behind that wall, and he had to cross your line of sight regardless if he wanted to do something, either if he went back or if he went forward. No need to pull out the nade. Not until he actually gets out. If he gets out over towards Van, then sure, drop a nade over towards plant spot. Get ready, boys. Jonathan sent us a picture of his wiener. Oh my.
Flashbang. Burn. Throwing a flashbang.
Alright, so yeah, pistol round, and he goes with the CZ. I think this is an incredibly dumb buy. I think that he should either stick with that Glock, but maybe even a P250, but not a CZ. It's just not very accurate. He might get a guy up close range, but that's about all he's going to do. He did manage to sneak over to the site, though. I imagine that was the strat they derived upon or something. Agreed upon. He was able to get this guy from behind. That was a good flank. And now he's repositioning himself to make sure that the other guy doesn't come in from over here, because his teammate actually has the other area secured. So that's good play. Good play. Don't like the pistol choice. Very against that.
Affirmative. Cheers, big fella. Go, go, go.
It's like having a rifle on pistol round. It's like having 24 bullets on pistol round and like 50% accuracy.
Laying down smoke.
So like 12 bullets, and you gotta kill the entire team with it.
Grenade. Planting.
Alright, your team was going over there, you were kind of lurking. And, I mean, you know, the guy came out of hulls and got you on that. I don't like the strat just because I feel like while it does give you your team information if they push, if they don't, pushing through like this, I guess if they don't check it, you could get a nice little couple of flank kills, but your rotation is just too long, and you can't really help them in time.
That's a no. Roger that. Yes. Let's move out.
Oh no! That was an accidental click. No points off for that. Good kill. Just pushing up fearlessly.
Grenade.
See, this is the Alec I remember from the Source days. He just runs in and bullies people with his aiming ability.
Throwing a flashback.
There is a lot wrong with this, by the way. He ran up there, no flashes, no smokes, just out into the shit. And while he was able to capitalize on it and get some kills, and the guy Halls did come at a pretty decent pace, at least get someone to throw a flashbang or get yourself to flash over right before you go out. Just something to give you a little bit of an advantage. I mean, granted, you hit some incredible shots there, but... Oh, and a smoke. Even if it's a smoke up close, by like, the like double box, you know, next to the fire area, just to make sure the guy up close can't like shoot you in the face, that would be good.
Throwing flashbang.
Looks like everyone's doing set smokes this time.
Deploying flashbang.
Okay.
Throwing smoke.
I think he threw one over towards jungle. The other guy missed his smoke, so they don't have the,
Flashback.
Man, you're holding nades out too often, for too much time, in my opinion.
Grenade. Flashbang.
Keep yourself concealed when you pull them, peek out, throw your nade, conceal yourself again.
Deploying flashbang.
The demo viewer update, is it the old fast-moving AWP? Oh no, you have a nade out and are holding it again. You see the problem? You had that. You so had that.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's have that lives. Smoke. Decoy. Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Good tag on that guy.
Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Teammate just went out through the smoke. Gonna try to get that trade? That's kind of scary. But...
Throwing flashbang. Molotov. Grenade.
Teammate mollied off balcony. If the guy hasn't peeked out, he's not there.
Incendiary. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade.
Again, you're out in the open when you're throwing that. You could throw that over the triple box instead of peeking towards CT spawn. A guy could peek out there if your teammate wasn't there.
Flashbang.
I mean, if your teammate didn't hit the shot at least and went down to him, that other guy could have easily peeked out while you were throwing that.
Smoke.
Great job. Good play, good crossfire.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Yeah, this isn't about cheating. He doesn't cheat. I've known Alec since forever. He doesn't cheat. But, yeah, this is a player analysis on trying to get him to play better.
Throwing a flashbang. Grenade. Decoys out.
So far, the biggest things are with his nades, he keeps standing out in the open before he throws them. And when he's sniping, you'll notice that he takes positionings, that he has a long... He has to take a big movement to get out of the way. He'll over-peek stuff and just kind of hold it in this open area. And he commits to things too much. He needs to not commit so much. This isn't a relationship. I use my scroll wheel for mouse up as primary weapon, mouse down as secondary. Great flick shot. I don't think he knows there's a guy underneath him. I'm hoping he doesn't try to push into it. I know that his team is pushing over towards B and he's got catwalk, so he doesn't need to push into it. This is good. He needs to come in here and help him get control of it. He's checking towards the bench. Oh, I didn't need to spin. Molly's that left side. This is all really good. I think he thinks that Molly cleared out that close left. So that's why that guy ended up killing his teammate. And then he had to come out because he had to go get that bomb in 5 seconds. So, not really a bad play. It's just that the Molly missed. Molly was off the target. All keybinds are on scroll wheel. If I scroll up once, it's an A. If I scroll up twice, it's a W.
Throwing flashbang.
You have everything defaulted.
Deploying decoy.
When I first started playing Counter-Strike, I came from Unreal Tournament. So everything there was arrow keys, like right side arrow keys, you know? So I had to change over at halfway through like my 1.6 career when I was going to LANs to get more keyboard space at the LAN tournaments to WSAD.
What are you talking about? Your arrow keys would give way more space to LAN tournaments for your teammates.
No, because I had to move the keyboard like way out. I looked like I was a freaking eagle.
Oh. Okay, I get you. Yeah, that would take up a lot of space.
Alec was doing that whole lurker thing again. He did it pretty well. The only complaint here is that he kind of didn't clear the site. Might as well, if he's not in a hurry to get to the other site. I don't like the whole entire opposite side of the map lurker rule. I think that it should be more of a... If they need him to go out and start searching stuff, that's one thing. But if they've actually taken the site, he should just double back. In that case, they already had actually taken the site.
Flashbang.
Good trade. Getting that bomb planted. It's a good plant spot. Let's see where his post-plant positioning is. Looks like he was going to go for market. The truth is, he just plays higher risk than he needs to. He's got a great shot, let's be honest, but he just plays higher risk than this game this game caters to.
I'm throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Burn. Deploying flashbang.
Ooh, that nade. So close. He heard this guy over to the left. Guy's gone now. This is well played. He heard the footsteps. He knows that he doesn't need to push out now because the guy already left. Where he's going to peek out from the bottom. Still got that scout to deal with. Honestly, that's a pretty easy kill. So I can imagine him pushing him. I would have probably pushed him a lot quicker on this. Now he's got control of window room. His teammates have planted. And there's the last guy. Takes him out in the middle. Great play. Alright guys, that's this entire demo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short stream. There will be another stream later. I'm going to be contacting Deli and Fawn and figuring out what we're going to do exactly. And I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. But I want to make this its own thing. So I want to make sure YouTube allows it to become a video of its own, right? Which means I gotta wait at least 15 minutes anyways. So I'll be back later, guys. Thank you guys for joining me for this player analysis. I hope that Alec gets something out of it and that you guys watching were able to see what I was talking about. And we'll be back soon.